Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USF's offense will go to work first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. So North Texas offense will go to work for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense in the hurry-up. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on third down for this offense. Brown wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wolf. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Jet sweep to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Sullivan. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bulls have their offense in high gear.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bulls want to move quickly. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance.
Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Here comes the heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USF! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Eagles team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Gonna run it. It's Hawkins.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Snap from the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The give out of the gun. Nice move there. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Young. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Mean Green trying to convert on third down as we open the period. He'll do it himself. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. On the option, it's Brown. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the power run here. Oh, he's got some space. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Brown wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for space. It's Franklin. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. North Texas in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Brown will throw it. They're working that left side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. No huddle offense to the line. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Hawkins. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Norton. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. It's complete to the left. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. With the catch, it's Sullivan. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun 1st half? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Tosses it incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
North Texas will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Slithers into space.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Open spaces. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense putting points on the board.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is... The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you.
And the returner will be brought down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Nimrod. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's Sullivan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be third and long. Brown will throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Powers through. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Franklin. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Bulls! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Throws for the tight end.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes the grab on the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Got a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short. North Texas will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No chance for a return. He makes a fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
It's third down.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running the option, it's Brown. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
It's third down.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Inside the 45.
The scramble by the quarterback. Pickup of 14. And that's a first down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quarterback making checks. On the run, it's Norton. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Singleton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stop the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. That's caught. It's Coleman.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using his legs, it's Hawkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. North Texas in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Mean Green. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Extra point here will tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positives.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He put it out there for him, And the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
The tackle is made at the 50.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Bulls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Texas.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Reading the option, it's Brown. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it, and that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Vaughn. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They just keep firing. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. This time on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man to the left. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.